The Amazing Spider-Man is the next film.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, hi.
We're not going to take questions just yet. At the end,
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I just quickly? I'm sorry. Hey, everybody!
We're going to take questions at the end.
So I'm sorry. Do you mind if can I say one thing? I think this might be the most incredible day of my life, and I've always wanted to be at Comic-Con in Hall H as Spider-Man with all of you guys. It's always been a dream of mine.
All right.
So thanks for having me. You have no idea how much this means to me. I've always wanted to come here as a fan, and this is my first time, so here I am as a fan. I just want to say a couple of things. I'm Andrew Garfield, and I'm going to be here introducing this panel, this amazing Spider-Man panel. Stan Lee says that the reason why Spidey is so popular is because all of us can relate to him, and I agree. I needed Spidey in my life when I was a kid, and he gave me hope. In every comic I read, he was living out mine and every skinny boy's fantasy of being stronger, of being free of the body I was born into, and that swinging sensation of flight. And upon receiving his power, unlike most who become corrupted, he used it for good. And I think we all wish that we had the courage to stick up for ourselves more, to stick up for a loved one more, or even a stranger you see being mistreated. And Peter Parker has inspired me to feel stronger. He made me, Andrew, braver. He reassured me that by doing the right thing, it's worth it. It's worth the struggle. It's worth the pain. It's worth even the tears, the bruises, and the blood. And I wouldn't be able to stand here in front of you guys right now without feeling that Spider-Man was here with me, with his reassuring hand on my shoulder, making sure I don't fall over and concuss myself. He has inspired countless people, girls, boys, men, women, all of us. And he has saved lives, and he saved my life. And I owe Webhead a lot, and I owe Stan the Man a lot, and I'm humbled to be here, like you do not know, to share the work that we've done with all of you. And this is my first Comic-Con, and this is definitely the coolest moment of my life, and thank you for being here and sharing it with me. Without further ado, I want to introduce the people you're going to talk to. First.
And that is why Andrew Garfield used to stay as Spider-Man. That was beautiful. This kid was born to play Spider-Man, people. You just don't get it. It's like replacing him would be a mistake. He's as iconic as Spider-Man as Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. It's like two sides of the same coin. It's the same thing. Can you imagine someone else playing Wolverine? I don't think so. This guy behind me, born to play the role. Like, he inspires me to wear this mask every day. Like, I have been Peter Parker my whole life, but this guy just makes it even more real. It's like, I can imagine someone else taking on the mask. I mean, it's the best thing that happened to this series. You saw it right there. He's so humble and all that in the role. This was a Comic-Con he went to a couple years ago to basically promote the Amazing Spider-Man 1. He went there as a fan, dressed up as Spider-Man. And I can only imagine what I would have been like if I had been in the crowd, sitting next to this guy, having this come up on stage and unmask himself, reveal himself to be Andrew Garfield. I'm like, what the hell? Like, oh my God, it's Andrew Garfield. I lost my mind. I lost my mind. I'm like, he's 100% correct. I mean, I don't know what kind of person I would be today if I didn't have Spider-Man in my life. I mean, yeah. He said it all, man. I don't even have to like repeat anything he said. He said it all. It's like he inspires everybody to be better than what they are, to be a hero, Doesn't matter what size, shape, color you are. Spider-Man is a symbol of something bigger, and he understands that. He brings the passion to the role. He grew up with Spider-Man just like I did. Some sure hundreds of other people did too. It's like he cares so much about the role. To get rid of him would be a mistake. Everybody knows it, so don't do it, Marvel. Keep Garfield, because it's the best decision for everybody. It's what's best for business, trust me. The fans want it. Marvel wants it. Well, maybe not Marvel, but the fans want it. The fans are the ones that keeping you guys in business. You piss off the fans, they're not going to see your movie. Think about it. Think about it. Think about what Andrew Garfield's chemistry would be like with Robert Downey Jr. on screen. Think about what it would be like to have his Spider-Man meet Captain America. It'll be iconic. Not to mention you get like 1 billion people in the seats more than usual. It's like, eventually you're going to need some fresh blood for the Avengers. And honestly, Robert Downey Jr. isn't going to be able to hold up this whole thing on his shoulders forever. So, think about that. It would be freaking awesome. Like, we were this close to having Oscorp Tower and Avengers Tower and Amazing Spider-Man. So we've gotten close, but they've backed out time and time again. But regardless of what they do with the movies, keep Garfield in the role, please. Like, people are starting a petition to keep this guy in the mask, keep him as Spider-Man. I'm support 100%. I'll sign that thing 100 times if I have to. Just so we don't have to get some random ass person in the suit. So we have another freaking reboot, as if we didn't just get one. Not even 2 years ago. Jeez. I thought Marvel was smarter than that. Like, really? Were you gonna recast Captain America next time you want to make a movie about him too? They brought Chris Evans over from 20th Century Fox Fantastic Four to play Captain freaking America. It's the same exact thing. Only just bringing Garfield Spider-Man over to Marvel. They want an established Spider-Man. Why would you get someone else, someone different, so he can be a teenager, whereas he's going to already be in his 20s by the time the movie comes out anyway? It doesn't make any damn sense. It takes at least 2 to 3 years for production alone, depending on weather and all that. And then it's like, oh, we want a teenage Spider-Man. Why? He's already established. Bring him out. Bring him over to Marvel, and then do what you want. I'm pretty sure you won't have any complaints if he's with Marvel Studios. I think everyone would be a little happier if Spider-Man's with Marvel Studios. Trust me, this is the best plan for everybody. It would be a serious mistake to get rid of Andrew Garfield. This guy just brings something unique to the role. I mean, I can't stress enough how much this guy has inspired me as a person, just in general. Not just as a Spider-Man fan, but as a person. It's like, I know Spider-Man's a fictional character, but this guy makes him feel real. He makes him feel real. I mean, like, he brings Spider-Man to life. Just, I don't know if I would even bother watching any more Spider-Man movies if he's not Spider-Man anymore. It'll be pointless. It'll be pointless. He's so iconic in the role. No one wants him to leave. So, don't get rid of him. It's that simple. Don't be the ones to get rid of someone whose dream it has been since he was a little kid to be Spider-Man. Don't crush his dreams. Because then he'll be out of a job and he'll probably, I don't even know, but I'm sure he'll be bummed. I know I would be. Not to mention Steam that won't ever be on the screen with the Avengers. It'll make a dream come true. Spider-Man and the Avengers? Who the hell doesn't want that? Unless you've been living in a cave for like the past decade. I don't know a single fan out there who doesn't want Spider-Man to join up with the Avengers. Especially since he is an Avenger in the comics. Or at least he was. I don't really follow the comics right now because they're quite terrible. But regardless, just keep him, please. I'm sure this won't be the last time I make a video like this, but seriously. Like, it's not his fault being Spider-Man 2 it didn't do that well. I thought it was a great film, but of course someone's got their greedy fingers everywhere. So he stood up for what he thought he was doing the right thing. He stood up for what he thought was a good film, and it is. It's a very good film. I mean, it's the best part of the movie, so you can't really say it's a bad movie because he's the best part of the movie. If he wasn't in it, would have just fallen apart. So, if you haven't signed the petition, try going on Facebook. The link should be in in the description of the video. I'm not sure if it's not, I'll post it in later, but yeah. Anything's your support, people. I mean, he really loves being a Spider-Man, and quite frankly, he deserves to wear the mask for as long as he can. I mean, this guy, since he was a little boy, admires Spider-Man. I mean, probably the same exact way, except I got no chance in hell being in Hollywood, so keep the kid, please. He was born to wear the mask. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this at all. So make it happen, Marvel.